I've had it. Good morning or good evening, whatever time of the day it is that you're watching this video. I hope it's been a good day so far. We are in our cotton field, and as you can tell behind me, we've got a tender full of fertilizer, 48,000 pounds worth that we're spreading on this cotton. This will be the last trip on it. Cotton's looking great. Everything was going wonderful. Had me and Kyle both out here, tandem spreading fertilizer, getting after it like Goose and Maverick from Top Gun. And then Kyle's tractor 8430, it sprung a leak on the front tire, just squirting out water everywhere. So we tried to air it back up, take a hammer, beat it, and I guess the belt's broke or something. It just keeps spewing out water right by the rim. So we had to swap tractors, unhook the spreader buggy because it's slammed full of fertilizer and doesn't have a tarp, and now Kyle is spreading it. There's the 8430 with the bad tire there, and there's Kyle. Cotton is borderline too tall to even be in it, but we split our fertilizer application this year, and someone's calling me. Well, that really went to crap, didn't it? I was trying to show you guys some cool footage of Kyle spreading fertilizer on the cotton, and come to find out Kyle wasn't spreading because the spreader buggy was messing up, so he started calling me, and so we got that problem fixed. In the meantime, Eldon calls me, which is Jeff's son. He's pulling some pigweeds with another young kid named Jaden. Well, they're using the gator. They got stuck, so they need somebody to pull them out. And then Casey, the crop scout, is trying to call me, let me know that we have spider mites all in the cotton and we need to spray for it. So yeah, hectic. So finally, I got Kyle back rolling. Didn't film any of that, didn't feel like it. We've had an issue with the speed sensor going out on the spreader buggy. We swapped one last week. Got a new one. This is the old one, I think. I'm not even sure at this point, but yes. Whew. Take a breather, calm down, everything's good. Every time I go to talk, I just start coughing. But yeah, as you can tell now, I'm in the middle of our cotton field, putting out some nitrogen at around 30 gallons per acre. This is on the last field of cotton that we planted. That was behind the oats. And yeah, so far, so good. Walk with me and we'll check out the rig. So we got this in 2015. It is a 12-row KBH nitrogen rig. Got your double piston John Blue pump. That's what's sucking everything out, and then it splits it between 12 rows, and it knifes it in right by the cotton. So you've got nitrogen that's going down into the ground right by the root zone, and the cotton uptakes it. As you can see, you're pretty close. You don't have much room for error. So you've got your cotton stalk, and then you've got your what do you call this thing? Cotton coulter right here. Also, we got a red ball system. So once you get running, you've got these little balls that float up. So as long as they're all floating, you know you're good. You're pushing it out through the lines. Zoom in. You should be able to see the little balls there that are floating, letting you know everything's good to go. Well, I've got a coulter that has something stuck in it. It's not moving. Oh man, what? Well, you can't really see it, but it is churning. Hallelujah. How long it would churn? Not sure, but right now it's churning. Churning and a burning. Churning and a burning. Burning, churning. Learning and a churning. All right, it is the next day. We got a pretty good rain this week. We got about 2.5, maybe even close to 3 inches, but it's already drying out quite a bit. So I've got this irrigation rolling here on the cotton that we just, oh, there's a dog there, that we just got spread Man, I am struggling to talk. But yeah, got a gearbox here that sounds pretty rough. Hey, puppy. Hey, boy. I don't know. Must have fixed itself because it's quiet now, so hopefully it stays that way. What else? This morning, Richard the tire guy, great guy. And if you know Richard, it's a character, but he gets the job done. Helps us out so much, gets us out of a bind. We got 2 new tires on the 8430. We had the one that was bad, one that was almost bad. So he came this morning, got them fixed. There's the bad one. This one's still decent shape. Keep it for a rainy day. So we've got our 2 spreader buggies. This one's empty. I got this one is full, tarped. We're gonna go to another field, start spreading there. Now I gotta work on, that's what I'm about to do. I told Kenny I'd have it out mid-July, so.
Good morning, everybody. Today I got a little bit of different. Good morning, everybody. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. I was supposed to film some spraying yesterday, which I mean, y'all seen me run the sprayer. I mean, spraying. But I was busy trying to get ahead of the rain, and I forgot all about the camera. So I got in trouble this morning for not having any video. So I was told this morning I had the video no matter what. So we got several things going on. I got a John Deere Gator in the shop. We put them back together. We got a 3020 in the shop, tore all apart. Jaden, y'all hadn't met Jaden. Y'all fixing to meet Jaden. He's cleaning up the lawnmower and he's gonna do some other stuff, and he's been helping me with the tractor. So we're gonna get y'all some good footage today. I'll try to give y'all some good tips and tricks. We're gonna do a radiator repair, oil cooler repair, and show you a common problem on a 3020 or 4020. And we'll get into all kind of stuff, but let's go over here and see what Jaden is doing. Busted, already on cell phone. It ain't even made caught. Everybody, this is Jaden. He's been helping us out here the last couple of days. And he's pretty good help if you can keep him off cell phone. Just kidding. He normally don't do that, but anyway, he's cleaning up the lawnmower. It's been getting abused this year because we're in grass growing like crazy. We got her all cleaned up. We'll let it sit out here and dry up a little bit and get that put back to the shop. But we got the 3020 in here. The reason why we had it in the shop, walk over here and turn that pressure washer off if you don't mind. We're constantly dealing with hedgerows growing up in the fields, limbs hanging out in the fields, bushes, weeds, stickers, you name it. So we got a little surprise right here. We got this little 60-gallon sprayer, and we put it on the back of our 3020. Basically, it doesn't have a boom, but it's got 2 nozzles, and I think these nozzles will spray somewhere between 16 and 30 feet. Don't hold me to that. I can't remember the specifics, even though I did look them up. But we got it. It had the mechanical valves on it. I swapped all this out. Ag Spray hooked me up with the right stuff and put electrical controls on it. We've got most of this stuff mounted. Got a few changes we're gonna make. We got the controller mounted up here. You can see that. That's so you can turn it on left or right or whatever you want to do, or you wand down there. So this thing will spray off of these 2 nozzles, either left side or right side. Plus, if you want to be specific, you got a hand wand you can take up there and spray from the tractor. The only thing we got left to get this part hooked up is I got some parts soldered at John Deere to fix our top link, and I got to run 2 wires to the battery to get my 12 volts to this outlet back here. But meanwhile, we had it in the shop. We noticed a huge leak underneath the front end. So we got to looking around. It was coming from the top of the radiators. And what we actually found, I don't know if y'all can see over here good or not. And this is something you might see on your tractor. I got one at the house that's been leaking from the top, and I'm pretty sure after finding this, mine's probably doing the same exact thing. But you got a radiator and you got an oil cooler. This is your oil cooler. It sits in front of the radiator. And there's this little aluminum bracket that holds this thing in place. And what's happened over time, this thing is broke, and it lets the radiator and the oil cooler rub together right there at the top. And so we had oil leaking out of that one. And where that one rubs on the radiator, it's actually rubbed a hole right there in the seam where it's crimped together. Well, actually it's soldered together, but so what we're gonna do, we got it somewhat cleaned up. We're gonna weld this in and weld that up over there. And we're gonna probably try to find us a new petcock, because this petcock's toast. We're gonna work on Kyle's dirt bike that he's got tore all to pieces. Well, nah, never mind, just kidding. We're actually, I've got the front of the gator tore apart. You see, it's missing some stuff down there. What actually happened on that was, well, remember when we burnt the fields off, and me and Jim went around and had a huge tornado going in the field and all? We didn't tell this, I don't think, on the video, but while we were actually doing that, we were in the middle of the field, running from the fire on this gator, and a front wheel bearing was locking up on us. We were about 3 seconds away from total disaster. If that wheel had locked up and this thing would have spun down, it wouldn't be sitting in the shop right now. And if y'all don't believe me, go back a couple videos and look for the one where it says fire in the oat field, and watch that video, and you'll see just how close we would have been to burning this thing up, and possibly ourselves, if it hadn't kept rolling. Yeah, it was making all kind of racket. And Jim's like, oh man, I'm like, stand on it, son. Just stand on it. If it quits, we just break camp. Because there wasn't no getting away from that fire. But anyway, we're gonna try to work on that today. And we'll keep y'all posted as we start getting things done. All right, y'all, what we gonna do here, I'm gonna show y'all real quick how to fix a leak on top of the radiator. It's right here. You want a small flame. I could probably even turn it down a little bit more. And I already got it pretty well cleaned up. It's been patched on before, where these two pieces rub together. We fixing to solder it up. And Mr. Larry's gonna get us some stuff to weld up our little aluminum bracket with. And all we're doing is just building that little lip up that wore down where the, or do I need to hit this down here? You know what, I might need to hit that right there. That's why I should have stood it up, see how it's running. When you stand it up, all that'll run right back down in that crack, and that's when we seal the top. All right, we got that part built up. Now we're just gonna fill in this thing right here.
Hey, who are you, who's this?
That's Jaden.
Hey, Jaden. Hey, I'm Randy. What are you doing?
He's helping me.
Did Jim hire him, or who?
I think corporate.
Daddy did? You know how to operate a camera?
He been filming. He been
Looks like
filming.
you're not holding it very steady.
He been filming me all morning.
Has he? How much can you bench press?
Mr. Keefe, I gotta go to the
somewhere to be today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be back next week.
Got the mighty news.
Yeah.
All right.
Our sea turtles is in season. We'll try to catch some of them.
Okay.
Nice meeting you, Daniel.
Nice meeting you.
What was it?
Randolph.
No, what was your name? Jason? Jaden. Okay. All right, y'all have fun.
All right, Bubba. We'll just lay us a bead across that. That should fix that one. What have you learned today already?
Well,
How to patch it down radiator, isn't it? It ain't that hard. Just gotta have the right stuff to do it with. Just so anybody wants to know. There's your flux. And then we're just using a general purpose 40, 10, 60 lead acid core solder. All right, guys, there's the radiator. We got it fixed, and we were going to put it back in, and we noticed our belt was getting kind of raggedy. So while we got the radiator out of this thing, we went ahead and put a new belt on. And in order to do that, you have to break this coupling apart down here, and it has little rubber bushings on it. And we realized a couple of the rubber bushings just about wore slam out. So I got to get them before I can put the radiator back in. We went and dropped off the oil cooler at the radiator shop in Mariana, because apparently I don't have the skills it takes to fix that one. But anyhow, we're fixing to head to Donaldsonville and get what we need. Here we are at the local John Deere place. Got some parts for us. I'm coming.
what do you got that for?
What's that?
Okay.
The camera thing?
Yeah.
Because boss told me to, because I forgot to film yesterday and I got in big trouble. What's up, Caleb?
I don't know much, Keefe.
You got it all, don't you?
Everything's right here.
Yeah, boy. I'll tell you what, that gym is working for y'all now.
I don't know.
Oh, I can tell. Yep, looks like we got it all.
How do you get it back going?
Yep, say hey to YouTube.
Hey, you too.
Scott, this is not boob tube. I hope Jim don't kill me. While I was in there, Brian talked me into ordering one of those. I don't know, y'all. I might get fired over that. She sure is pretty, though. Whew. I think that one might be. Can't tell if that was brand new or slightly used. I'll be able to tell when I get up there by the highway. It's gently used, maybe. It's hard to tell on them things.
You old enough to be driving?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You 16? You 16?
Yeah.
Let me see your license and registration, please. Come on, ma'am. License and registration. Let me see it. What's this?
My license.
That's a cough drop wrapper. I'm gonna ask you to get out of the vehicle, please. Ah, just kidding. It's a dirt road, okay? We've all done it. So it is the next day. Me and Cassidy's making our rounds, checking all the irrigation systems, making sure they're still running. They are. And today is a very special day because, what is this special? Why is today special? Where did she even go? Where did she go? Why is today special?
It's my party.
birthday party. Cassidy is officially 9 years old. Look at all the flowers.
Doesn't it grow white with the tree?
Yeah, you got the white ones and you got the pink ones. Yep, that eventually falls off. Pull it. That'll fall off, and then under it, behind it, will be the bowl of cotton. See, that's it. Yep, this is the little baby bowl. Hold on, let me focus. Do that again. There it is. There's a little baby bowl of cotton. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cassidy. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Eat lots of s'mores.
Candles or something. She shows the music. Oh, okay. Smash cake. I remember those cupcakes. Dump your face in Cassidy.